Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Programele noastre oferă multe limbi. Vă puteți uita pe suprememastertv.com/schedule.
I'm a mom, and I saw a need for profound change in how our kids learn about eating in school and what they're fed in school. Because this I do know, that kids who learn how to take charge of their health are happier, and they're proud, and they can become proud change makers. And that's what the world needs more of. And education is the key, always. And that's why Lean and Green Kids is working at the systemic level in the education system.
What a noble vision from Barbara Gates, aka Queen Bean, founder and president of Lean and Green Kids.
Supreme Master Ching Hai joyfully presents Barbara Cole Gates the Shining World Compassion Award for her noble and diligent efforts to promote plant-based meals and nutrition education in schools. May heavens continue to shine on you and all involved.
Barbara Cole Gates, vegan, the Queen Bean for Lean and the Green Kids, part 1 of 2. Continue watching to find out more.
Lovely viewers, Privyet, this means hello in Russian. I'm Andrei. The happy people of the Republic of Karelia wish you all good health and joyfulness in blessed days. We are thrilled to feature the founder and president of Lean and Green Kids, Miss Barbara Cole Gates, based in California, USA. In 2003, she led a California coalition to successfully pass the first ever school lunch resolution, ACR 16 CA 2003, calling for daily plant-based vegetarian school lunches and nutrition education, and has been part of a much-needed cultural shift to swap animal protein for bean protein. She founded Lean and Green Kids, LGK, in 2009 to further the goals of the resolution. Her fun and educational presentations and great volunteers helped to get her healthy and simple message of eat more beans into schools. Is this how she got the title of Queen Bean?
That I'm not a botanical horticultural expert or anything. So the name Queen Bean, I was working with a school principal and a school nutritionist on a plant-strong, vegan-friendly nutrition education program for the classroom. And in addition to the program that teachers can use anywhere for free, anytime, I would go and visit the classroom. And so we were just brainstorming in a meeting, and it was the principal who said, you need a name. Lean and Green Kids really does focus on beans specifically for a very specific reason. And she just came up with Queen Bean, and I loved it.
The Lean and Green Kids program offers education, outreach, and advocacy to schools. LGK's nutrition and culinary programs are reaching thousands of children from kindergarten to grade 12, and its noble mission is to educate kids and families about the life-changing, planet-saving power of eating plants, especially beans, for lean protein.
I don't have a background in business. I'm not a politician. I'm a mom, and I saw a need for profound change in how our kids learn about eating in school and what they're fed in school. Because this I do know, that kids who learn how to take charge of their health are happier, and they're proud, and they can become proud change makers. And that's what the world needs more of. And education is the key, always. And that's why Lean and Green Kids is working at the systemic level in the education system. And in Oceanside, Lean and Green Kids' participation on the school wellness committee inspired plant-based lunches labeled Lean and Green that led to a national award and a wonderful People magazine article. Kids want to do the right thing, and we're here to teach them how, one little bean at a time.
Barbara Colgates has been working to teach kids about healthier food since her son, who is now 27 years old, entered kindergarten. So how does she teach little children from kindergarten to 12th grade to eat healthy, plant-based meals?
Our motto is, saving the world one little bean at a time. And we teach kids very specifically for every meal that they make plant-based with beans for protein. And we call beans the Lean and Green protein, good for you and the planet too. With every single meal that they make plant-based, we say plant-based meals. And we always talk about the protein. That's something that we focus on so that there's no confusion. We need to replace animal protein with plant protein. So that's our special focus. What the kids learn is that when they do, with every meal, they can save over 100 gallons of water. And we talk about, well, where does water come from? It comes from rivers and lakes. And who relies on those rivers and lakes? In addition to people, we play in the rivers and lakes, but the fish and the ducks and the wild animals in the forest all rely on that water from the river. So they can save 100 gallons of water. They can save enough land to grow over 100 trees. And we talk about, well, who needs those trees to survive? Who lives in the forest? So hopefully they can make that connection to nature. And I always start my presentations by asking the kids, well, I want to tell them a little bit about myself. And so I tell them that I love animals. And then I ask them, raise your hand if you love animals too. They always do. And we have beautiful photographs of animals. They're in my book, photographs of animals in our slideshows. So we make that connection to nature right away and to each other right away. And then it comes full circle at the end when they learn that they can help animals by saving water and land and energy too when they eat beans for protein.
Through fun, interesting and inspiring hands-on activities, Barbara brings the concept of ecosystems, compassion for animals, plant-based nutrition and environmental awareness to children from a very young age. The program not only educates the kids, but also the school, staff and the parents. We are going to pause to check out the veggies in our garden. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to our program. Barbara Colgates encourages children to get involved during the food preparation part of her school presentations for kids to explore with their hands using their senses of smell and touch. And of course, they always love to eat their own created meals.
I'm giving my Beans Glorious Beans presentation. We make wraps. And in the United States Department of Agriculture puts out a food guide called the My Plate. And the My Plate is divided into 4 portions. So it's fruits, vegetables, grains, and protein. And so we always talk about the protein and how it can be plants or animals. But when you make it plants, you save water, you save animals, you save wild animals, and you save farm animals. So when we make our food, we use all the food groups. We use a whole grain tortilla, and then we use a fruit and leafy greens and beans, and we'll put a little dressing on. And the kids feel like a chef They don't know that they're not cooking. To them, scooping all this stuff and putting it together and rolling it up, to them, they're a chef and they create it and they devour it.
It's kind of fun when you make stuff. Yeah. When I tried this first, I feel like I could make anything on my family, like healthy cooking stuff. Yeah.
One of the things that our education programs do, is for the first time, kids can make the connection that a hamburger comes from a cow, which is shocking to a lot of students, but it's the truth. It's very important for kids to be able to distinguish between plants and animals. It's in their science curriculum. And so we help them make that connection.
I felt like finally this is something I've been waiting for. It was practical, it was engaging. This was the most engaged my students have ever been with any nutrition program I've ever taught in the past.
Many of my students, after each of the lessons, went home and encouraged their parents to try a meal based on just plants and plant-based proteins. And they were really excited to come back to school and talk about it.
Kids want to help their world. They know that we're in a crisis of sorts. They hear about things on the news. They hear about the temperatures rising and the polar ice caps melting. So they want to do something. When they hear about eating plant-based foods and how that actually helps our environment, it's very exciting for them.
Our beloved Supreme Master Ching Hai shares her view on the importance of the vegan lifestyle during a 2009 conference in Germany.
Because the vegan lifestyle carries such a powerful energy, all positive, all loving, all constructive, all blessing, all intelligence, that could melt all the negative energy away, destroy it forever.
How brilliant, Barbara, to have children participate in the making of food while educating them on the connection between food, animals, water, and the planet, as well as nutrition through the Lean and Green Kids programs. Barbara Colgates, your vision to help our next generation see the importance of their food choices and your dedication to present this in schools is so inspiring. Our many thanks to you and all your team of volunteers for your collective determination to make this world a kinder place. Supreme Master Ching Hai joyfully presents Barbara Colgates the Shining World Compassion Award for her noble and diligent efforts to promote plant-based meals and nutrition education in schools. May heavens continue to shine on you and all involved. Supreme Master Ching Hai is deeply grateful to the beloved God for all the financial help, comfort and support to the afflicted and needy and or any good cause over the years as a humble vessel for His compassion and love toward His precious children. To learn more about Lean and Green Kids, please visit leanandgreenkids.org. Intelligent viewers, it has been a pleasure to have your company for today's program. Coming up next is Remember Your True Nature, Live Like a Saint, Part 4 of 5, on Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news. May all your meals be filled with kind, plant-based goodness and fill your bodies with the nutritious healing energy you and your families deserve.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/VEG.